Look at Mumbai in my frame.
Day 3, walking out.
I actually can't with you. It's a little breezy though. Good morning, beautiful people. So today we're in the beautiful Orlando. I'm gonna make another video after this one to show you what I've been up to these last couple of days, but it's been beautiful, you guys. I love it here. This is actually day 3 of my walk, but you'll see that in the next video. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about 10 things you should know if you're flying with a baby. First thing is that you can gate check a stroller, infant car seat, and you can drive it all the way to the gate and they will check it for you for free. Number 2, you can have a carry-on, you can have a purse, you can have a diaper bag, and that won't be any problem. You can have 3 bags. They're not going to be like, oh no, you have too much stuff. Like, you can carry what you need for your baby. I would highly suggest having a carrier like this one, but where she can sit, especially if your baby's a little bit bigger, if they're not like whatever. But they go through everything, security. They'll go through your entire stroller. We almost missed our flight because they had to go through every piece of the stroller. I don't know if they were being extra or whatnot, but yeah, that took a little bit. So definitely bring a carrier to make your trip a little bit easier. You can bring some food, you can bring medicine, you can bring liquids. I had her water bottle, I had food, everything was accepted. You just obviously have to check to make sure that there's nothing illegal in there, but you can bring as much stuff as you need for your baby. We're like in the shade, so she wants the sun. Let's go in the sun. Literally thought I was filming, but I was not. If you're scared to fly with your baby and you don't know what's going to happen, don't worry. The flight attendants are super nice. They'll actually have one waiting for you at the back. Usually if you have a baby, you sit at the back of the plane and they'll explain to you everything that you need to know, landing, how you have to hold the baby when you take off and land. They'll explain to you what happens in a case of emergency, where the things are. Like, they're specifically talking to you, like they'll come to you. And anything you need. They even held my baby. I had so many things, and Scott was busy, and she was like, I'll hold her, and like I was like, okay, perfect. Super nice. And Grace was having a really, really good time. I'll put some footage there so you guys can see. She was like in heaven. She was happy. She had a really good flight. So yeah, don't be scared. Everybody's here to help you. No one's here to scream at you. Nobody was mad that I had a baby on board, so do not be afraid to fly with your baby. We've been doing this walk for 3 days now, and every day she has slept so beautifully in here. Like, the sun just hits her face, there's a light breeze, and she's so happy, and she just falls asleep so quickly. So I think I'm going to continue doing that for the next couple of days that I'm here. Next point is, I would highly suggest going to the lactation rooms. They're so relaxing. You get to have like a little bit of a breather after the hustle and bustle, especially if you're like me. I had to wake up super early to get to the airplane. They're really clean. You get to breastfeed your child in peace without worrying about exposure, and it's one person for that one anyways. This one was in Montreal, and it was super relaxing, honestly. Next is the priority line. And with the priority line, except for Ottawa, honestly, because I'm a military member, I could already go in like the Nexus card people. But in Montreal, if you have a family, you have a stroller, you have an infant, you go automatically to the priority line, and not just you, your entire family, which is a plus because the lines are so long. You don't want to be waiting there with your baby anyway. So that was a really, really good thing to find out about. So I'm really, really glad about that. So you should definitely inquire about that, because we were going to the wrong line, and they're like, no, this line. So they definitely prioritize the kids. So that's a good point. Next point is know the temperament of your baby, because my baby could care less about new toys. They always say bring new toys for the babies, bring new toys. My baby did not give a damn about those new toys. Like, she wanted to just see people, she wanted to laugh with everybody. Also, I will say it depends on the age. I feel like if she was younger, maybe she would have cared more about the toys, but where she's now 8 months, almost 9, she's just super curious. She wants to touch everything, wants to say hi to everybody, although she is shy. But when she's on top of someone, she knows she's not very shy. I would say just think about that, so you're not bringing anything that's loose or useless. And that brings me to my next point, which is don't be like me. Don't bring everything. I literally brought my entire apartment with me. Like, I don't know why I did that, but I brought everything with me. And yeah, I kind of regretted it, because there's a lot of things that you can get from friends and family wherever you're going, or you can buy at the store if you really need it. And I felt like that was a lot. Like, I had a lot of loose things, like the toys had to go in again through security. Like, it was just a whole thing. I'm just like, why did I bring all these things? So make sure that you bring exactly what you need. Everything that can be bought somewhere else, or your family and friends can get for you, or already have. If you have friends with kids, perfect, just use their stuff. Yeah, make sure you don't bring everything like me. And the last point, just ask for help. Do not be a superhero. Don't be shy. People love to help other people. So if you're having trouble putting down your stroller, or if you don't know where something is, or whatever it may be, ask. When I tell you, this flight attendants were super nice. People, like, there was one girl that was like, why are you still standing there when people were boarding? I'm like, oh, well, they didn't call for kids, and I don't want to be that one person that's like, I have a child. And she's like, well, I will be. And she went and asked for me. She was so nice. She was like, no, I'm gonna ask, because you should be getting in the plane. And that's another thing. They've changed the rules now. Now babies or people with kids board after zone 3. After zone 2, sorry. So you board zone 3 no matter what. If you're zone 4 or whatever, you board after zone 3, because they realize that they want the kids to not feel like they've been in there for so long. And I guess zone 3 is perfect. But please ask for help. Do not try and do everything by yourself. You will feel overwhelmed, you will hate it, and you will never fly again with your babies, because I'm telling you, it's a lot. I hope these points were really helpful for you. Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I will keep you up to date what I'm doing in Orlando. I absolutely love it here. You will see my other posts. I just love it here. I want to come here. I want to come live here. So have a good day. Thank you guys for watching.